Alright guys, so last tutorial we run this upcoming activity chart. So this particular tutorial now we want design this upcoming schedule. So quickly, same we will create this section with our tailwind. We'll do the same thing here. So .co span 12 dot xl call span 6 dot 2xl call span 6. Okay, so inside this place now we'll put a new div. We'll call upcoming schedule, which should be the right way to pronounce them. H1 H title. Okay, upcoming schedule. All right, so now we'll create a schedule list, right? Because this is also now lists. So if we use list items here, but I'll just use div to run the list here because I just saw that one designer. All right. So say schedule lists. Inside the schedule list now we'll get a schedule. So this schedule will get 3 of them. So the 3 schedule now be this text time redesign, the new landing page, and the create animation for app. So this part here will be icon. You get, so just give some span, then image icon inside. Then the next part now will be the details. We'll get the title and the status, which is this working on. While the last part could be this span now will be the time. So we'll just tidy this markup. So inside the schedule, I'll just create span icon to the right. Span icon, then inside the icon, I'll create an image. So the image asset slash laptop.png. Okay, then just after the icon, we'll create a div. We'll call them details. So inside details now we'll give title. So I'll just put h3 dot title, desk time redesign, then span dot status working on. All right, then just after the details we'll create a span, give them class time, then 09:30 AM. Okay, so now we'll get this item here. So we'll just duplicate for the rest one. So we'll get the first schedule, we'll get 3 schedule, right? So 1, 2. Okay, so for this second schedule, the icon there, our layers for this on our book. So I'll type layers and text now, new landing page. Why for the third schedule it will be book, then create animation for app. The time here could be 11:50 AM. Then the time for the second one could be 10:40 AM. All right, so Would I get this markup here? Then the last markup now will be this our see all activity button. So this button now will just come after our schedule. Will come after our schedule. So after the schedule here, we'll just create an anchor tag or activity button. See all activity. All right. So now we'll get this more style. So now for the style, after our upcoming activity here, we'll break down, then create a new style now for upcoming schedule. So upcoming schedule, text, align, the center, position, relative. Then inside the upcoming schedule, we get H title, text align to left, right. We'll see. Okay. So now we'll target the schedule list. So the schedule list now just after H title, we'll give margin to up to 4 EM. Then schedule. So inside schedule we get icon. Then inside the icon we get image. If we come down from the icon, we get details. Then inside details we get the title and status, right? Then just after the details, get time. So now for the schedule, we're going to include our flex. I just wanted to copy here. We'll include our flex. So for the flex now, we'll set flex now to flex start for justify content. Then the align will be center, while the row will be initial for flex direction. Okay. We'll get this item, we'll see. All right. Let me take some center here. All right. Probably I'm going to test align center for the button inside this place here. But then we'll just cancel them out first. If we need that, we'll go and comment them back. So now, after the schedule, we'll set position. Oh, sorry, after the set class of the schedule, we'll set position to relative. Then we'll set margin bottom to 2.7 EM. Okay, so that each schedule will space out from each other. Then we'll target the icon. We'll set border to 2 pixels solid darker gray. Then we'll set display to inline block. Put my colon here. Why our border radius border radius could be 50%. Then padding could be 0.7 em. Okay, so now we need to reduce the image now. So we'll target the image, we'll set the height to 1.8 em. Okay, we'll do reduce them now. Let's see. All right, I think I like this first. Now we'll target the details. We'll set text transform to capitalize, while margin left will be 1.8 em. Then let's see. All right, nice. Okay, we'll target the title. We'll set the font size to 1.3 em. Then font width, font is 600. Then our color will be secondary text, while margin bottom will be 0.2 em. Okay, so we are getting there. So now we'll target the status here. So for the status, we'll set font width and color. Minus copy. So for the status, we'll set font width to 500, while the color will be primary text. All right, so we'll not tidy this status here. Then we'll work on the time. So for the time now, we'll set position to absolute, then right to 0, so that the thing will stick to the right hand side of that our container, which is this one here. We'll set top 2.5 to push them up small, or to push them down small rather. Font size will be 0.9 em, while our font weight will give them 600. Then we'll set color to $primary text. Most it will get. Okay, so I think this one will make print like this. I'll see the font size again of time. 0.9, obviously 0.8. I think the 8 make brain. I'll check I'm here. No, it did bigger. The 9 make brain. So I'm going to back to the 9. Alright. So now more design this see all activity button here. So obviously we'll go put box shadow here, and the button needs to take our not to give us stress. So that will do. Just after the schedule, is it schedule? Okay. After scheduled lists. Oh, okay. This one will be outside the scheduled lists. So after the scheduled list, So just after the schedule list now, now we'll take paste our this. So just my mistake, sorry. You bring them out from inside the schedule list. You paste them outside here for this all activity button. So now, what would target schedule list here? Let's see. Okay. So after the schedule list, now we'll target all activity button. So set display to inline block, then text transform to capitalize. We'll set our color to light green and background color will be dark blue. All right, then we'll set border radius to 75 pixel. Then font size will be 1.2 em, while we'll give padding around the button or within the button rather, 2.8 em for the top and the bottom, while the left and the right will be 2.7 em. Okay, we'll see. All right, then we'll set margin top to push them down small. So margin top could be 1 em, while for the box shadow we'll say 0, 10 pixel, 26 pixel, RGB. So the RGB 186, 91, then 30% opacity. All right, so now we need to push this thing to the middle. So quite get different ways to push them out. So I'm gonna just inspect element, see the best approach. If you use position push arm, no. If the upcoming schedule get position relative, if you use okay, not the block. If you use position absolute here, then left could be 50%, y transform translate so 0 minus 50%. Sorry, the other way around. 50%, 0. All right. So then I want you to center around, or if we cancel, if we set upcoming schedule here, text align to center, go center around. But then I'll come and say all this is centered, then we'll call the go to target all of them. That means all our status now. We'll call the go to put text align to left, right? Status or status. Sorry, the details, not status. Text align left. So it's also 2 ways to center this thing. So it depends on which you want to do and how you like center them. So for me, instead of to just go tidy those ones, I'll just use this method to center the button. So position absolute left. Another way self to do this thing again, if you wrap this anchor tag now for inside div, then set text align for just the div to center, and it go center the content now. You get that another way. So with CSS, so many different ways to do something. I feel use this way to do you feel this way to do so it just depends on you really. So we'll target all activity button here, then just put these codes. All right. So I think we'll not tie the upcoming schedule like this. So let's see my time. All right. So I'm gonna just end them here because some of the one now will just take more time, and I really like so much the last video. So anyhow, our next video, which is the last for the series now, we'll go design this profile area you get. And remember what I tell you, if your screen is smaller, some of them are they see the thing currently now based on maybe your HD screen you get. So if you want to see the full thing, just reduce your browser size and you get them like this. So when we get to that area, we'll go tidy them. So anyhow, practice this particular what I do. See, look for other ways where if you take restyle all these things, because I see different ways of this style and I feel refactor the code to make and they short up. Guys, see other small things so like I feel refactor. So if you feel even spot on yourself, then try to refactor on yourself. So I go see enough for next video now. So if you like this video, subscribe, and thank you guys.